Join me as I dive into the story of Mary of Bethany and see if I can uncover the true significance of her anointing Jesus' feet. Mary of Bethany is a pivotal figure in the life of Jesus, and her act of anointing his feet holds deep spiritual significance that still resonates with us today. One of the biggest misunderstandings surrounding Mary of Bethany is her identity and her actions, often getting confused with another biblical figure, Mary Magdalene. Some people might think they're the same person, but they're actually two distinct women with different stories. Mary Magdalene is often associated with the 7 demons that were cast out of her, whereas Mary of Bethany is the one who anointed Jesus' feet. This confusion stems from the fact that early Christian writers and artists often merged the two accounts, creating an image of Mary Magdalene as a repentant prostitute, which is not entirely accurate. The confusion doesn't stop there. Some people also think that Mary of Bethany is the same as the sinful woman who anointed Jesus' feet in Luke's Gospel. However, if you take a closer look at the accounts, you'll see that they're describing two different events. The sinful woman in Luke's Gospel is an anonymous figure, whereas Mary of Bethany is explicitly named in John's Gospel as the one who anointed Jesus' feet. This mix-up has led to a lot of misinformation and misunderstanding about Mary of Bethany's character and her role in the story of Jesus. But by separating fact from fiction, we can gain a deeper appreciation for her remarkable story. Mary of Bethany grew up in a family that was deeply devoted to Jesus. Her brother Lazarus was a close friend of Jesus, and he would often visit their home in Bethany. This close relationship meant that Mary had a unique opportunity to observe and learn from Jesus, and her act of anointing his feet is a testament to her deep devotion and faith. In Mary's time, anointing someone's feet was a symbol of humility and respect. It was a common practice in Jewish culture, especially when honoring a guest. By anointing Jesus' feet, Mary was acknowledging his divinity and authority, and demonstrating her own humility and submission to him. The significance of the oil she used is also worth noting. In biblical times, oil was a symbol of healing and purification. By using this oil to anoint Jesus' feet, Mary was not only showing her respect and devotion but also foreshadowing his impending crucifixion and resurrection. The moment Mary anointed Jesus' feet is a powerful and emotional moment in the gospel narrative. It's a moment that speaks to the deep connection between Jesus and his followers, and the depth of their devotion to him. As Jesus prepares to face his crucifixion, Mary's act of anointing his feet serves as a poignant reminder of his humanity and his divinity. This act also highlights the emotional weight of Jesus' impending death. Mary's anointing of his feet is a symbol of her love and devotion, but it's also a symbol of her grief and sorrow at the thought of losing him. As Jesus faces his crucifixion, Mary's act serves as a powerful reminder of the human cost of his sacrifice. In many ways, Mary of Bethany's story serves as a model for our own devotion and faith. Her willingness to humble herself and acknowledge Jesus' divinity is a powerful example of what it means to follow him. Her story reminds us that true devotion is not just about grand gestures or public displays of faith, it's about quiet, humble acts of service and worship. Mary of Bethany's impact on the story of Jesus is immense. She reminds us of the importance of humility, devotion, and faith, and her act of anointing Jesus' feet serves as a powerful symbol of her love and devotion to him. Thanks for joining me on this journey into the story of Mary of Bethany. Share your thoughts on her remarkable story in the comments below, and let me know what other topics you'd like to explore in future videos. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more insightful content.